Marco. We here.
Yes,
Man.
sir.
Hey, I wanted to start off, man, with all this shit going on, bro. Buyer's remorse when it comes to the Mondami situation in NYC. And we're gonna start off with this video. Actually, you got one part of this video. Let me see. Where is it at? Here we go. We're gonna start right here with this dude talking about he's saying it in a sarcastic manner, but he's talking about the voters.
Governor Hochul. Governor Hochul is not raising the taxes on the rich. It's Governor Hochul's fault. Trump, he's not sending federal funds. He want to starve New Yorkers. It's Trump's fault. I can't give you all of these socialist things. They're not taxing the rich. Remember those excuses, right? So middle class, I know we said we ain't gonna raise your taxes, but New Yorkers are starving. It's only 1 percentage point. It's only a percentage point. You know that boat that you saved for? You retired, you wanted to go fishing. We gonna have to dip into that fund. You wanted to send your kids to private schools so they didn't get indoctrinated by the woke bullshit. Your kids gonna have to go to public school, middle class. I know you worked hard to give them a nice life away from the city, but we're gonna need some of that, okay, to pay for it, all right? Don't worry, it's only temporary. Temporary is their favorite word. It's only gonna be temporary, middle class. Once we get rid of Hochul and Trump, then we can tax the rich. But for now, you're gonna have to trust us, middle class. Trust us on this one. Trust me, bro.
Yeah. Okay. This dude's absolutely right. What we do know about this is what's going on in New York. The top 1% are already responsible for, almost 50% of the tax base. And the remainder of the taxes are basically received from middle class. What we do know is that you have the top folks, they're getting up out of there in droves. I'm gonna share this clip with you guys because there's a lot of people. They're already putting these homes for sale. They're looking for real estate in other states.
Yes. So, folks, if you didn't know, New York has already been dealing with people fleeing from the state as a whole since 2023. Okay. So you got that. Then you got Mondami. He freaking wins. This is just gonna make the rate of moving go up. It's I'm reading something from Newsweek says New York has a high and consistent rate of residents moving out year over year. This is Jack Griffin, CEO of Atlas Van Lines, told Newsweek. Said many have noted a desire for warmer weather as a key reason for leaving. A significant number relocating to states like Texas and Florida, which were among the top states New Yorkers moved to in 2024. So additionally, rising crime rates have been pointed to by some lawmakers as another contributing factor. Driving residents away, further compounding New York's ongoing challenges in retaining its population. So if you didn't know, with the mayoral election that just happened, he had an overwhelming lead of like 73% to like 20 something percent in the latest mayoral election, and that overwhelming amount that voted for him were in Brooklyn. Now, Brooklyn is also the borough that has the highest Muslim population, and along with that, Brooklyn is also the one with the highest crime rates. And I just read to you that it says additionally rising crime rates have been pointed to by some lawmakers as another contributing factor driving residents away from New York. Okay, they're having problems maintaining their population.
See, I told my auntie, sell your homes, move to Florida. I was like, you like Florida anyway. You like being in the house. At least you could be in a house with a goddamn pool and lots of land. I was like, fuck New York. I was like, New York is dead. It's dead. I'm sorry.
Now check this. I'm gonna read this part, and I want y'all to
And thank
remember
you
this.
for the pay
Yeah.
increase. All Oh, I like to make a shout out to all the dumb voters in NYC. Thank you for the pay raise. I will spend the extra money that I get from y'all in my pockets. I will make sure I spend it wisely,
Some more crypto, yeah.
and I do have good taste.
Hey, now
I
check
might
this
buy a
out.
mansion because of y'all
Yeah.
bitches.
Now check this out. Remember this. Remember this. What I'm about to read, I want y'all to remember this because somebody's gonna bring it up. And you're gonna see what I'm talking about. While they're not gonna bring this up directly, but this is gonna be indirectly involved in what they're saying. And this when we go to what Patrick Bet David says. While the high cost of living has been driving residents out of New York, their exodus could make the state more affordable in the near future. This is according to Griffin, the guy that is the Van Lines. He's the Van Lines CEO, Jack Griffin. Okay. Now, remember I said that it's gonna make housing affordable. If it makes housing affordable, it's going to what? Attract people that maybe commit more crime. Never know. Let's go to this part. Let's go to this part.
I doubt New York will ever be affordable, bro. I'm just being real with you. I'm just keeping it a bean with you, bro.
More affordable, not affordable. More affordable.
Thinking of packing up and getting out already.
Yeah, more affordable, not affordable.
I was about to say, like,
less
I'm
expensive.
like
Sounds better.
nigga, that's a long way for
know,
that
right?
shit to ever happen. Like,
But
you talking about an act of God,
Mhm.
2 exorcists, nigga. Like, that shit ain't happening. I don't
feel
see
you,
that
dog.
shit ever happening in the near future, bro, because New York's expensive than a motherfucker.
Mhm.
Like,
check this out. Just check what Ingraham Angle said.
They call it the Mamdani migration. The New York Post is reporting that real estate agents are getting flooded with phone calls. Luxury real estate agent Ryan Serhant told the Post that his #1 job will be moving people from New York to Florida again. And based on the results, clients are going to hold off on making any kind of investment in New York City.
I got to say this. If you are a New Yorker and you are planning to leave, please leave your politics in the city and state of New York. Don't go south with your foolishness. Don't do it.
Lydia Moynihan knows all about this. She's a financial
I really don't
correspondent.
think the ones that are able to move are going to bring their politics. Because the one that's able to move, they're already probably Republican.
You be surprised, bro. You really be surprised because I'll be 100% straight transparent with you. Before I became more of a on the right, like I moved to I moved to a right side of town and I still voted Democrat. You feel me? Then
Yeah.
it took me honestly, it took somebody to say that, so you're gonna vote the same thing you complained about? And I was just like, oh shit.
Yeah,
He is
exactly.
right.
They don't realize that shit.
I'm like, fuck. I'm like, you're absolutely right. I basically want the same shit that I've been complaining about for years. I'm like, and I'm gonna keep voting for it.
Yeah.
But when they move to some of these places and some of these states, their numbers are so small that it will never flip. It will never
No, I
flip.
won't flip it. I won't flip
won't
them
flip
reds.
it.
Deep red states,
Yeah.
it won't flip it. They could
For
possibly, they
example,
won't flip Georgia, but if a lot of them move to Atlanta, it just remain fucking Democrat.
or example, most likely they move to the major cities in Florida that is already.
Some of them are already blue.
Nigga, you heard that?
What?
God damn, nigga, that's thunder, nigga. Woo.
That shit.
Nigga, that shit shook. Nigga, that shit shook the fucking building.
Oh, you in a hotel, bro?
Hell yeah! I was about to go hit this Black and Mile. I'm staying in the sun now. Shit,
Let's continue on with the video. Let's continue
Post and broke this story. Lydia, I had a bunch of my friends over the weekend when they saw this coming saying, oh my goodness, I wish I sold last year. This is a nightmare. How could this be happening? So is this Mamdani migration a real thing?
I think it is, and I hate to say that. Look, what's not surprising is it in the wake of him clinching that Democratic nomination that wealthy people, really anyone with sort of a vested interest in the city, was exploring options of where they could move. Florida, of course, is a well-trodden path at this point, but what's much more concerning is the fact that people are actually walking away from deals. So people who were either in process of signing and purchasing an apartment or, potentially buying something in the future, they're walking away. And so for the next 4 months, I think we're going to see a decrease in the investment in New York City. Anyone with a business is going to be a little hesitant. And of course, that's going to be amplified for 4 years.
Well, he has been elected. And businesses are either going to get up out of there. People who wanted to start businesses and people who wanted to invest in New York City, they are going to decide, at least over these next 4 years, that, hey, that's not a smart business move. It's just not intelligent as long as you have this guy in office.
So y'all see that jobs are going to be leaving because businesses are going to be leaving. Wealthy people that employ folk, wealthy people, they already got a 46% tax on these jokers. They pay over 50-something% of the taxes when it comes to the demographic and their load on the revenue that the city makes. New York City is going to be worse than Chicago, man. This is like Brandon Johnson 2.0, except he's Muslim. Then you empowering the Muslims in the city. These jokers already bold enough to start meeting.
Pause 1 second.
Right.
He is about to make Brandon Johnson look like fucking
a genius.
No, he's about to make he's about to make that nigga look like MAGA. I'm serious. Like, people don't, some of the stuff that he said, bruh, it's like, I was surprised that motherfuckers literally took him serious. Then I was surprised that
his speech was a trip, man. How he flipped. He totally flipped. He totally changed like his whole damn demeanor and everything.
It's like, I told motherfuckers, I was like, don't get mad if he pulls the switcheroo on you. And he fucking dead. He pulled the switcheroo so fucking quick that I'm like,
I didn't think he was gonna be bold enough to do that shit.
I expect it because he was far left and he had nothing but far left policies. And he literally said he is a socialist.
You say he's a member of the Democratic Socialist Party of America.
Democratic Socialists of America. So y'all niggas didn't think it's a possibility this nigga might not be real?
Man, that nigga, that boy.
Y'all niggas didn't think of that one
really
time?
Fuck up supposedly the financial capital of the world. He's about to really fuck up that city, man.
Nigga, I think some brothers from Wall Street been waiting for somebody to come in who's off the chain drastic the way he is.
Why? Why do you think they've been waiting?
Because they've been wanting to move to Florida.
So you really think that's gonna go down?
Yeah.
And if Wall Street moves, fucking New York's gonna become Cleveland, Ohio.
Like, people thought I was joking a long time ago. Like, I'm like, no. I was like, the goal is for them to move to for Wall Street to move to New York. It's been that goal for a very fucking long time. The reason why is because Dade County has the most laxest white collar crimes policies down there.
So they're gonna go down there and ball out, huh?
No, is not only they're gonna ball out, but you're gonna start seeing a lot of the more scandalous fraud when it comes to white collar crime. You're gonna see uptick. You're gonna see uptick.
I wonder how I can make money off of this shit.
What? Short,
Migrations, move, and all this other shit, dog.
short any housing market that is based in New York City.
Companies, you mean? Real estate companies?
Yeah. Any real estate companies that's on the
Gemini.
that you can find on Robinhood,
Let me
all
get
of that
Gemini.
shit.
I'm finna Gemini. I'm gonna go ahead and have Gemini work on the list for me.
So hold on, let me see if I could pull this up real quick. 1 second.
Gemini, generate a list of real estate companies in New York City area that are tradable on the stock exchange.
Sure thing. A few notable real estate companies tradable on the stock exchange in the New York City area include Paramount Group, which focuses on owning and managing office and real estate properties, and American Strategic Investment Co., which also has a focus on office and real estate properties, primarily in Manhattan and the broader New York City area. Would you like to know more about either of those companies, or would you prefer to explore other options?
Please explore luxury real estate companies tradable on the stock market. Luxury residential real estate companies.
All right. Shifting to luxury residential real estate, Equity Residential.
This nigga changed his voice. Oh, code switching ass Gemini. I'm sorry. Continue on, Gemini.
No worries at all. I'm here to
Let me
speak
switch
in
back.
whatever voice is most helpful. So, were you interested in learning more about Equity Residential or Avalon Bay Communities? Or would you like to explore other luxury residential companies?
Generate a list of tradable New York City residential real estate companies.
Okay, focusing exclusively on New York City residential real estate companies that are tradable, in addition to Equity Residential and Avalon Bay Communities that I mentioned, you might also look at Ventus Inc. While they have a broader portfolio, they do have significant.
Yo, my bad. Yo, it was funny. I was talking to
You
you.
good, man?
So
You good, man?
I
I got you.
remember.
Copy and paste this shit.
So the company that I bought into, I remember one of the folks asked the question that I was dying to hear was, why has there been a big uptick in buying properties and real estate investment properties in Connecticut? And like he was like, why have why have y'all been selling off a lot of y'all properties in New York and all that shit? Literally, the guy said he saw a change coming in New York City whenever they realized the front runner of the Democratic nomination was
A
Zoran
socialist.
Mamdani.
Yeah.
And he was like, he knew he was going to win.
Yeah, you had
And
that dumb and
so,
not know he was gonna win. Motherfucker wasn't gonna re-elect Cuomo and shit. Motherfuckers don't know Sleeve like that.
this was like at the beginning. This was like at the beginning. He was like, when he was like, and he literally said when he heard him speak, he knew he was going to win because he spoke too much like Obama.
Too
And
charismatic.
what he was saying, it was not good for business. Nigga, if he fucks up the way I think he's gonna fuck up, thank you, New York City. Thank you, you dumbass voters. You just made me a lot of money through my stock market. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look into doing that in the next week or two. Matter of fact, tomorrow, I'm gonna see what's going on tonight. I might do some shit tomorrow morning, man, when the stock market open up.
Saturday, stock market's closed on Saturday, nigga.
That's right. Fuck. I'll just do fucking crypto this weekend. But I'm gonna see which crypto which stable coin or ETF is linked to those companies, and I might be able to make some money off of that this weekend.
I appreciate you, dumb fucks. Thank you.
Yeah. Y'all about to make us a lot of money.
You should be shamed at all costs. Eat the rich. Ha ha ha. Thank you.
But let's continue on with this. I got something else to play.
And as long as you have people that support this particular individual, it's not something that folks aren't going to do.
That's just not what Patrick Bet David says about
but
damn it.
You don't clown us.
Let's see what Patrick Bet David says about it. Let me go back to where he starts.
To be able to work in order to take care of their family.
That's the Tennessee governor. He basically saying, y'all come on down to Tennessee. We got low taxes. We are best bet. We one of the best place for business. And now Brian Kemp hasn't said anything about New York moving, but Brian Kemp, Georgia's really good for businesses now. They said Georgia. I was looking up some stuff about Georgia, man. Georgia's had a lot of fucking good business shit. It's a good place for businesses in rural and urban communities.
You want to know how you know Georgia is popping when it comes to business?
Why?
We are literally building 2 spaghetti junctions at the same fucking time.
We sure are. Atlanta's got 2. Man, I ain't even.
Actually, no. Hold on. My bad. 3 because
it's one over there by Wesley Chapel.
Mm-hmm. It's one on the opposite side.
On the opposite side of 20. Outside 20, and I think aren't they building another one over there by Cumberland Mall?
What? Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. I think so.
Right, 3 spaghetti junctions been built at the same time.
Did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's how you know Atlanta is popping, y'all. Because
Atlanta's popping, man.
Yeah,
the suburbs are popping. Villa Rica's growing like a motherfucker, dude.
Yeah. I'm gonna be real with you.
And stuff all out here.
That is a very expensive build. 3 spaghetti junctions at one time is a very expensive build.
It's in the building. It's in the billions. It's in the billions.
Billions. It's in 100 millions, not billions.
You don't think it's in the 1 billion, 1 or 2 billion?
Hell no, not that. It's not that much.
You hundreds of millions, think? Well, listen what Patrick. Go ahead.
It's at least 2. Yeah, you are right. We are talking about 2000. That could be it. I'm thinking before COVID prices. You're right. It's probably in the billion.
What's going on, brothers?
What's going on, man? We seen you talk about Mondami and stuff, man.
Hey, Dragon, we doing Atlanta is doing 3 spaghetti junctions at one time. You think it's probably in the billions because it's after it's post COVID?
I have no idea.
Let's see real quick.
I think it's probably in the billions. I think you're right, bro. I think it probably in the billions. Jaden Greathouse. That is a good fucking name.
Paulding County was the #1 growing city.
Current. Let me see. Current.
Quiet, woman. No one asks you. No, I'm just kidding with you. I'm joking.
Current DOT project. So they are completing streets. South multi-use trails, South Boulevard, complete street. They ain't even mentioning that shit. Let me see. What if I put current DOT interstate?
Like, don't worry about what the fuck we building, nigga. Yo, you just keep saving lives, nigga. Don't worry about what we doing.
So they got a 285 I-20 East interchange. They got an 85 construction project. They don't say how much that shit is though. Hold on.
On the East Side Hotel.
It ain't really saying it, man. Ain't giving me the fucking shit. Anyway, let's go back to the video. Let's see what Patrick Bet David got to say about this shit real quick.
This is a sign of good leadership right here. Shout out to him.
Here's a question I got.
This is a sign of good leadership.
New York City mayoral race. Here's a question I got for you. Who do you think's moving to New York City? Who's actually moving? Not forget about the people that are moving out on 756,000 families.
Remember when I said earlier about affordability of housing in New York probably in the next decade or so may go down just a little bit? Take a listen to what he's about to say.
They're definitely thinking about moving out of New York City. No. Who's moving to New York City? You may say nobody. You're wrong. A lot of people will. But you know what type of people? Let's go through it together. You think job creators are moving to New York City? Probably not. You think investors are moving to New York City? Probably not. You think families who want safety for their kids and the criminals to be kept into prison are going to be going to New York City? No. You think people that are pro Second Amendment, safety, low taxes are going to be moving to New York City? No. But who will be moving to New York City? If you're a criminal, it's a great time to move to New York City. Think about it. He wants to let people out of prison. Guess what? I'm not telling you to move there, but it's a great policy. If you're somebody that doesn't want to work at all, and you just want entitlement programs, this is a massive opportunity to move to New York City. Massive opportunity to move to New York City. If you're an illegal immigrant, are you kidding me? Like, this is heaven for you. He will protect you. Move to New York City. He will protect you. He's for you. So I think New York City is about to have a net migration increase.
And this is a man that moved from Iran with his family. Well, he was a child when he came over here. His family moved from Iran because he's a Syrian and he's Armenian.
Increase, not decrease. Everyone's thinking they're going to lose people. They're not going to lose people. It's about to increase. Let me tell you what type of people are going to move there. All of those people we just talked about. FYI, I'm Armenian and a Syrian. You know when Armenians left Iran or Lebanon or Armenia, where they moved to? Glendale. And we all moved because we felt safer there. You know what type of people are going to move to New York City? People who are democratic socialists, people who are Muslims. I would feel safe there if he's the mayor. And people who are
radical Muslims and regular Muslims.
Wanting entitlement programs. This guy's been raised by a rich family. Mom made money, dad's made money, and entitled. It's kind of cool.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I'm hearing Patrick Bet Davis just speak, bro. It's making me a little bit emotional over here, man. You know,
making
it's
you
just
emotional.
because,
Why is it making you emotional, man?
man, you know, bro, man, this is probably one of the best birthday presents y'all bitch ass niggas could ever gave me. You bitch ass Democrats, you know, like, nigga, I'm just thinking the money what I'm about to make, bro. This shit about to be some real money, bro. I appreciate y'all dumbass voters in New York. I told hey, man, I told the owner of the company, man, I was like, bro, you giving these niggas too much credit, bro. You know they gonna vote for Zandambi, nigga. Rambambi, where the fuck that nigga name is, bro?
Kamdami. Hey, how about I think President Trump called him Kamdami in one of the little baby Trump things. The script was said Kondami. It wasn't a real script that didn't really saying it, so he ain't really said it personally, but on that little reel, the little baby Trump called him. They was golfing together. Him and Mondami were golfing together. And he was like, watch this stroke. It's the best you'll ever see. And he said, Kamdami. That's how you golf, Kamdami.
It's funny because we actually talked about this shit in a fucking virtual meeting we had, and they basically was like, yo, they vote this nigga. They was like, yo, we want to let everybody know there's possibility we might get a 10% to 30% pay raise if one zombie becomes mayor.
Not one
and
zombie. How many damn different names you gonna give this nigga?
Wangambi, nigga.
Wangambi?
Wangambi, nigga. Wangambi. He did it, bruh. He won, man. And I have never felt so ecstatic and disappointed in people at the same time. I appreciate it. You know, like the money, I promise you, I'm gonna do good. I'm gonna buy me a new car, nigga, in the Dominican Republic. You know what, nigga? I'm gonna do something crazy, nigga. I'm gonna have me a drop top truck, nigga.
You gonna have a drop top truck in DR, man?
Nigga, I'm gonna have a 4-door drop top truck in DR, bro.
You're gonna look like one of them Bacanos down there made that shit for you.
They gonna be like,
They gonna be on your ass. Hey, what
yeah, I'm
is
gonna
it gonna
have
be?
a
A Ford, Chevy? What? Which one? Which model, dog?
nigga.
Silverado.
I'm gonna be an asshole since he like communism and socialism so much, nigga. I'm gonna find me either. I'm
A
gonna buy me
Russian pickup
either
truck.
a 4-door Chinese truck, nigga, with the roof off on that bitch, nigga.
Man, goddamn.
I'm
You
a haul,
stupid.
nigga. I'm gonna buy me a sofa, nigga. I'm gonna put that shit and
Sofa
drop
in
the
the bed,
top on
nigga. Put that
yo.
shit in the
I'm,
bed. Put the
I'm gonna
sofa in the
put the
bed.
sofa.
It's got
I'm
to
gonna
be
put the.
level.
I'm gonna put a leather
Right in the
sofa
middle.
wrapped up. Nigga, I said sofa. I just said sofa. I'm gonna pull a leather sofa wrapped up in plastic, and I'm gonna put
Not
it in the
plastic.
flatbed. I'm gonna strap it down. Then I'm gonna
You at
drop
least
the
make that
top
shit
on
look
y'all
good,
bitch
man.
ass on the truck. You know what,
Goddamn
nigga?
let Pimp My Rides do that shit and have that bitch the
No,
same color as the truck, man. Make that shit look
no,
good.
no, no, fuck that, nigga. You know I'm do. Oh, nigga, I'm just talking about hauling furniture, bruh. Nigga, I'm gonna put. You know what? I'm gonna spend some money. I'm gonna put some pads on that. I'm gonna call 2 man, buy some pads, nigga,
You gonna
and
put some
put it on
30s
that
on that
bitch.
bitch. Some
You
36s on that bitch.
nigga, fuck that. It's a Chinese truck, nigga. I'm gonna put some 12s on that motherfucker, nigga, with the big ass tires.
Hey man, if I was, let's say I moved to DR, man, the vehicle I want, man, I get me a fucking Jeep Rubicon, nigga, and put some 28s on that bitch. Give me a photo Jeep Rubicon. Lift that shit.
You gonna get robbed by a tourist, nigga. Do that shit. Tourists gonna rob your ass, nigga. They gonna be like, man, we gonna get this nigga, this sweet ass nigga. Yeah.
Fuck that. I had the automatic step sides. Whenever that shit stop, you turn off the truck, the damn automatic step side, step down and shit, so you can get out of that bitch easy.
They gonna be
Got
like, yo.
it's 28s on that bitch. The goddamn train horn on that bitch.
They gonna look at this nigga and be like, hey, we got one.
Man, you stupid.
Hey,
That
we
could be
got
wrong, man.
one. They gonna get your ass, nigga. No,
Guess what?
nigga.
To all the
If you drive an American in the Dominican Republic, nigga, you ain't balling, nigga. You just try to stunt on niggas, bro.
I told you I'm had that bitch. Fuck that shit. Rubicon, nigga. That bitch gonna be
I'm gonna get
midnight blue.
whenever they come out with that.
Rubicon gonna be in goddamn old gold.
Whenever they drop that Tesla truck, they that new Tesla truck. I'm gonna buy that bitch. That
The
shit
semi.
fire, bro. No, no, not the semi. They have a Tesla pickup truck. They coming out with that shit.
They got that shit fire.
Nigga, that shit. It looks fire than a motherfucker. It's bro. It looks like it looks like a Wrangler. It looks like a Wrangler, all electric. I'm buying that shit.
Let's continue on, man.
criminals, those who want entitlement programs, and illegal immigrants, you officially have a great city to move to. It's called New York City.
Hey, I stand corrected. I stand corrected. Thank you, Pat Bet David, for
Voter
so eloquent.
remorse.
Who are not from. To those of you in New York who decided to purposely destroy a beautiful city, all I gotta say is welcome to London. We all know what happened when you allow people who are not from a specific country come into the country and not assimilate. We all know what happens. They take over and they decide to push their shitty agenda to others. New York was a beautiful city. If you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. But I don't know if that's going to be true given who they just elected. And please stop saying that you guys won this thing fair and square, because we all know Democrats only take the road of least resistance, kind of like water. So if they have an opportunity to cheat, they're going to take that road. Let's not forget, Democrats are only profiting off of the return on investment after 4 years of bad policies by none other than Joe Biden. We're going to act like he didn't allow the border to be open for new voters to come in? Come on. That's what this is about.
We have got to the point where literally
Thank goodness you got some black folk out there that are not fucking asleep.
It ain't this nigga open the border, nigga. No, nigga. It's like you having a home, nigga, in the you side, you know what? I'm gonna open this sidewall so more people can come in this bitch easily. They can flow in my house easily. So instead of building a bigger door, I'm gonna just take the side off this house, nigga, and
You just
we
left
just
that
gonna
shit
live.
cracked. Didn't finish the damn border wall that
No,
Trump had started.
we just gonna open this. Fuck that. You know what? To protect us from the elements, I'm gonna just put some plastic over it. That's basically what Biden did, nigga. He knocked the sidewall of my home, said fuck putting brick back over it. We're gonna put plastic to protect us
They
from the
gonna put
rain,
fucking
sleet, and
straw,
snow.
nigga.
And
They
that's
put
what Biden
straw in
did,
that
bro. This nigga, let me tell you how easily this motherfucker has let people into this country, bro. There are known terrorists are inside of our country right now.
Yeah, they got terror cells. We know.
Well,
I mean, like right now, they're getting surveilled.
I mean like no, I mean like terrorists who's in like the FBI 100 list. Like I'm talking about people who are on active lists of Interpol, wanted by multiple government agencies.
Yeah,
Literally
that don't
came
surprise me.
over. They have said at least about 3,000 of these people have came into our country. They have only arrested. No, my bad. They said only 1,000 of these people have came into our country. They have only arrested about 218 since Donald Trump been president.
Well, at least they've gotten that much in this short period of time, man. He ain't even made a year yet.
And so it's not about if we ever going to have a terrorist attack. It's about when. Because of the fact that they have flooded, like, dude, I'll be real with
one
you.
the other day. They stopped one the other day, bro. It was an
I'll be
ISIS-like attack. They stopped the other day.
I get 100 with you, bruh. I get a little bit nervous going through New York a lot. And the reason why is, bruh, is the fact that ain't nothing for a nigga to get a drive in, load that bitch up with diesel and gasoline, bruh, and drive that shit onto the George W. Bridge and just blow that bitch up. And that shit terrifies me. It terrifies me because of the fact that y'all have made a lot of shit a little bit too lax. And the fact that we're having debates about should we protect our borders is absolutely fucking insane. Because the same people who said they don't give a shit about their borders is the same people who say they will take your life if you trespass on their property.
What's crazy is, dog, that they said never to forget. They said never to forget when 9/11 happened. And here you go. New York has just forgotten. You just elected a Muslim. Not only a Muslims taking Hamas money in campaign. Terrorist money.
Can't make this shit up, nigga.
And over 3,000 people were killed in 9/11 by a Muslim attack. And you just voted a Muslim as your mayor. And now Muslims are all in the streets of New York publicly praying.
Allah Akbar.
Talking about we're gonna take over. They might take over New York, but they're not gonna leave nowhere near out the damn state. You hear me?
Nigga, I'll be real with you, bro. They have took over. They have taken, the Indians have literally taken over Eastern California.
Well, yeah, California. That's a blue state. Them red states. Texas already has banned Sharia law. They even got in front of this shit.
Yeah.
They have gotten
I
in
don't
front
blame
of this
him.
shit. Governor Abbott said, fuck that shit. Nope. Not gonna do it. Ban the Sharia law. They banned the Sharia law because there's a town, we covered this yesterday, Epic City.
Professor
Somewhere in
X.
remember. So they gonna still build it, and it's still gonna be a Muslim community, but they cannot stop anybody that wants to buy property in that community. They can't.
I mean,
They just made that shit illegal. It's the Fair Housing Act. You have to obey the Fair Housing Act. So they can't keep nobody out the property. Now it might not be nobody that go in there and buy some shit. It might be some businesses that's not Muslim might go in there and buy some property, but other than that, they can't do. And then you can't have Sharia law if you can't totally disconnect from the government, which they can't now.
Yep. And the thing is, if they enact Sharia law, not only will they be going against government officials, but then
They can all be deported. They'll what they call forfeit their naturalization.
Yes, they will.
Deport the whole motherfucking community.
And then on top of that, if they don't go with what Governor Abbott is stating as well too, then they'll be in a whole bunch more deep shit. Like, we're not about to have that shit here, because what would happen in the end, and I have to look at it from the extreme portion. If that were to go through and nobody that's not of that faith could be in there, and then all the stuff of what they're doing inside of that, there's no fucking telling what the fuck will pop out of that, because everything is implemented in there. And like I said, them good old boys are not gonna have that here in Texas. And I'm gonna say this: if Texas was the last state from a from a slavery standpoint, if Texas was the last state to actively let them go, and they didn't let them actively know that they were free for fucking
at least another few years, 2 years,
right?
Yeah. What do you think they're gonna do with these Muslims?
I mean, wait, and even to this day, notice they ain't go anywhere near Venus, Texas, or a couple of other places. There's places where we won't fucking go. Whitesboro, Texas, Whitewright, Texas.
I will say this though. Dragon. Remember who helped start the Republican Party. So black
we
folks did
still
help
got
start it.
sundown towns here in Texas. So them motherfuckers think they gonna get through with that shit.
That's the old Dixiecrats out there.
I'm gonna be real with you, Sean. There's sundown towns even white boys won't even go to.
Well, I bet.
They be like, nah, I'm good. They got
out of all the areas in Texas where they want to build it at, they didn't want to do it next to a hot spot where there's a large congregation of a bunch of different races around, but they sure didn't take their asses out there where the extended land is with them good old boys. Yeah. And we armed to the fucking teeth here in Texas too, man. Come on, dog.
Bitch, I'm from Texas. We will be singing
real
with diamonds on our necklace.
Anyway, I'm sorry, but that just the thought of that shit happening, I'm like, I don't care what people practice, you know what I'm saying? But when you try to come in and do all this, we not fixing to have New York happen here in Texas. We not a sanctuary city or nothing else like that. If you think that you're gonna usurp or do shit on the slide, you got a whole bunch of fucked up in your head. That ain't happening. Not for a long time. I'll say it like that. By the time we nice and settled off in the DR, them good old boys is going to have a good old time. I'm going to say it like that. That's when they're going to be, because they ready for it. Anyway.
Like, what do you think you're doing, boy? I'm sorry, I can't help myself with race. Be like, yo, goddamn, nigga, like that. Well, what do you think I'm doing, boy? You going to be like that, nigga?
Let's continue on.
It's bad when the fire chief resigns, and
the fire chief already resigned.
First responders and EMT specialists, they're getting up out of there as well. Yeah, it's not a good look.
New York City first responders are now responding to the win of Zohran Mamdani as the New York City fire chief has announced that he's going to be resigning. In Houston, Texas, they're attempting to recruit NYPD officers. They're saying, NYPD officers, if you're disgusted with the win of Zohran Mamdani, come join us. Many people living inside New York City are actually fearing the NYPD will be heading out of New York City. One NYPD officer said, "Why should we live?"
You think the crime is high now? If you have these officers that are like almost guaranteed a position in Texas with lower taxes, you don't think their wives would be like, "Hey, baby, shit, come on, let's go." Why not?
Live in a city where the mayor
And don't let them be offering sign-on bonuses, because in my position, I got a sign-on bonus once of 30 grand. Like if I just needed to move, they gave me that shit up front. They gave me
You
that
want to
shit
treat
after
him like
90
white
days.
folks?
I had my whole 30 grand, huh?
You want us to treat him like white folks? No, that's not what I said.
Yeah, so some of these places might have sign-on bonuses. That'll help them move.
and the people who elected this mayor openly hate the NYPD. Then he said, "It's cool though, when bad things happen in New York City, let them bring the social workers in and let's see how that works out." Then he says, "Remember, elections have consequences." Yes, elections have consequences. We all know that Zohran Mamdani has said over and over again that he wants to defund the police. He wants to disarm the police. He's even been seen in protest yelling at police. And this is who they elected to be the mayor of New York City. Are NYPD officers going to be fleeing out of New York City, heading to Houston, Texas?
Well, there's also been a word from Ron DeSantis as well that, hey, they'll take those people down there in Florida as well. It's going to be interesting up there in New York. I haven't been up there. It's been at this point now, I guess maybe 2 years since I've gone up there. And the last time I was up there, it was bad. I can only imagine what it's going to be like over the next 2 to 3 years. If this dude really implements the policies that he would like to implement. Holy smokes. My wife has flat out told me I never want to go back up there again. And I'm in agreement, with her on that. It's not a city that I ever want to visit again. And it was one of those places, man, that I would, travel up to pretty frequently. But, my last experience there, man, it just really put a bad taste in my mouth. It was just not good. It wasn't fun. And yeah. And the people that she's talking about, the people that this young lady right here is talking about, the folks who, voted this dude in, this next lady, it tells you exactly who they are. Listen to this.
White liberal women with a savior complex are the worst in New York City. Women aged 18 to 29, 84% of them voted for Zohran Mamdani. I guarantee you most of them could not tell you why. Besides something about empathy towards migrants. The same migrants that want to implement Sharia law, which takes away women's rights. The irony of this is women aged 18 to 29 are probably likely the target demographic for men. So they are voting to make their city less safe for themselves. When they are getting stalked or harassed or raped or worse by a mentally ill homeless person, a social worker will show up, an unarmed social worker with no training.
Bitch, you gonna come with a flashlight.
Game, you're not ready for it.
Zohran Mamdani wants to defund the police. They want to protect the illegals in our country and make New York City a sanctuary city because Orange Man bad. But what they don't understand is that idea that there is a hierarchy to civilization, that the rest of the world is so bad we have to open our borders for other people to come in because their lives are worse outside of the country. That's an acknowledgement that there is, in fact, a hierarchy to civilizations, that there is a better way of thought, which obviously America has because we were built on capitalism. Another thing that Zohran does not believe in. These white liberal women have this guilt because I think when you perform better than the rest of the world or you see inequalities, you have a guilt about it. and you feel like you want to share your privilege. It's a natural thing. Unfortunately, people take advantage of that kindness, of that
Hold
empathy.
on.
It is
God damn.
suicidal
Did anybody else heard that
empathy.
big stomach
Because
growl?
Oh man, what are you talking about?
Y'all ain't hear that big stomach just growl, bro. I heard that shit.
No man, nobody
It,
heard nobody's
no,
stomach.
nigga, no, dog. I have these good ass headphones, bro. I
I don't know what
have
you're talking about, bruh.
I have gamer quality headphones on right now. I
You
just heard
also
that
are
big.
paranoid most of the time.
I swear to God, I just heard that big stomach just growl, bro. I was just like, wait, was that what? Did I just hear somebody's stomach growl? It
And
probably was.
I just heard your post secondary school nightmares.
Huh?
Then I'm fucking with you, man.
I ain't get the joke, nigga. Post secondary high school, nigga. I ain't get the joke, nigga. Fuck you.
Your elementary school nightmares are coming through in your
No, I swear to God, dog. I swear to God, I thought that was me for a second. I was like, nah, I ain't hear my stomach growl. Hold on. Oh, that wasn't me, nigga. That was that big stomach, nigga. God damn, cuz.
All right, we moving on because it might take us 5 minutes to talk about your stomach growling.
what they're now making room
Man,
for
fuck
is
you,
an
nigga.
ideology and a religion who believes that women have half of a brain, who believes women should not have equal rights to men.
Wait,
Conservative women need to
they're
start
on to
speaking
something,
up
Sean.
and questioning.
Saying Sharia law should go into New York City so them chicks can learn they
No,
live.
yeah, they're on to something, and they saying females have half of brains and shit. Hell yeah, they might be on to something.
These liberal women as to why they hold.
Hey, Dragon, let me tell you something, man. This nigga was clowning today, dog. We did a little NFL mashup earlier, and this nigga was clowning, dog.
I don't know what
He
you
was
talking
clowning
about.
last night, too, though. Last night, I gotta go back and listen to that shit from last night.
The ideas that they do.
I was a little,
it's going to be uncomfortable, but it's necessary for this.
You what now?
I was a little out of it. I was food drunk.
Boy, we might have to go over some of that. Live within the live.
Survival of our future.
Wow.
Yeah, man. So that's what's going on with that. I want to show y'all something else. Where's this shit at? Hold on. Cancel. Let me see where my queue at, man. I had my queue already set up. I think I messed around and lost it just then. Damn, there's some boy. Look here. There's some craziness going on around here, y'all. Craziness. Hey, so that's look at this dude talking about Zorro. This is a reel here. This is a short. This is a short.
Now, I can't say this clip is shocking because honestly, I'm not shocked at all by it, but do me a huge favor. Hit the like button, leave a comment, and share this clip with
fuck that nigga. Hey, everybody go on his shit, mass block this nigga. Fuck it. I'm joking, y'all. I'm joking.
All right. Now check it out.
Want to see a liar?
I want to say it very clearly. I will not defund the police.
Lie.
I am in favor of defunding the police. I want to speak to the memory of my aunt who stopped taking the subway after September 11th because she did not feel safe in her hijab.
Oh, wait, another lie.
I was speaking about Zerafui, my father's cousin.
Doesn't wear a hijab.
Only do they not wear a hijab. They don't even live in America. Never lived in America.
I don't really have opinions about the future of Hamas and Israel beyond the question of justice and safety.
Maybe he's telling the truth on this one. Oh, wait, nope, lie.
The struggle for Palestinian liberation was at the core of my politics and continues to be. I am not, and nor have I ever called for the legalization of prostitution.
You guessed it, lie.
You support decriminalizing prostitution?
Yes, my fundamental belief that sex work is work. I would be happy to work with the president and the administration.
Lie.
We need to be doing here in our city is to end the chapter of collaboration between City Hall and the federal government. I don't believe that the role of the mayor is to police speech.
Lying again.
There are consequences for speaking up in favor of apartheid.
So just find out who you're voting for before you vote who you're voting for.
Dude is a habitual liar.
Well, it's funny because when they try to play that sympathetic shit towards me, like, what do you feel about Trump? Like, how could he feel? I'm like, you know what, I'm like, you know what, I agree with you. Trump, he's a piece of shit. I don't care anything about him morally. But do I give a damn about him being president? You damn right I do. But Trump cheated on his wife. You know, I was like, you know, yeah, I know a lot of guys who have cheated on their wives. And see, you're supposed to fall on their moral word on their moral worldview that is consistently changing every single day. And so that's the reason why I don't play that fucking game with them when they talking about we're supposed to be the best and all that shit. I'm like, I'm like, dude, y'all can't even decide what the fuck is a woman. How the fuck am I supposed to give a shit about what do you feel like is morally right with you? Like, I just can't stand these fucking people. But my bad, bro. I'm ranting.
It's all good, though. It's all good, man.
Max nigga rant.
Let's see what old Jesse Waters was talking about today on
tonight. I endorsed Mayor-elect Mondami. I'm all on board.
Choo-choo! Democrats, hop on the commie train.
Have some balls. Like, run a campaign.
I'm gonna have to pull out my Secret Service badge because it looked like you getting arrested today because I heard you was sneaking some cane in here.
Inside the Fox Nation Patriot Awards.
I see Mike Walls. Mike, I'll hit you up on Signal later.
That's the
if
troll.
you are a 1 or 2X, you are small fat. 3 to 4X, you are mid fat. 5 to 6X, you are super fat.
Oh, what the
Hell no!
Oh, hell no!
Hell no!
Goddamn! Is that motherfucker for goddamn Star Wars nigga?
What, Joppa?
No, she looked like that goddamn bitch off of Monster Inc. Mike Wazowski. Mike Wazowski.
Oh shit! Boy, you stupid,
Damn.
man.
That bitch look like it with glass. That bitch look like ET with glasses. Goddamn, Phone C head ass bitch. Goddamn, that bitch look like a goddamn transvestite sumo wrestler.
Hey, I'm trying to think. She looked like Vava Malula. Inva Malua. No, that wasn't her damn character though on goddamn.
Hey, she looked. Hey, she.
The Diva Plava Laguna. That's what they.
Bro, she looked like the sign. Hey, bro.
Fifth Element, nigga. That's what she looked like, nigga.
Fuck that. She looked like the sign. Hey, Sean. She looked like the scientific term for a motherfucker with high cholesterol.
Boy, you stupid. Plava Laguna. The Diva Plava Laguna.
She looked like a goddamn blob, nigga.
I got to keep that in my arsenal. Whenever somebody getting stupid and they look stupid, I'm like, look, you old Plava Laguna looking ass bitch.
Boy, this bitch, god damn. Let me zoom up on this hole real quick. Let me zoom
Please
out
don't zoom up. Please don't.
I had to zoom out, nigga. I accidentally zoom in too close, nigga. This goddamn, this bitch.
That's a huge bitch.
Nigga, she
is
shaped
based
like
on what level of privilege you have in the world.
What? Hold on, let's go back. Fuck that.
The Fox Nation Patriot Awards.
I see Mike Walls. Mike, I'll hit you up on Signal later.
If you are a 1 or 2X, you are small fat. 3 to 4X, you are mid fat. 5 to 6X,
Time
you
out,
are
time out,
super
time
fat.
out, time out, time out, time out, time out. I'm in the 3 to 4X size of the range, all right?
So you super fat.
I ain't super fat like you bitches, nigga. Like this bitch, she goddamn built like goddamn vape juice. Like you ain't gonna put me in that goddamn. You ain't gonna put me in the same category as you sloppy fat motherfuckers.
Hey,
I'm a
she
fat
built like
motherfucker.
hey,
I could. Hmm?
hey, she built like an NCAA stadium, nigga.
Nah, that bitch.
That bitch got an arena. That bitch look like an arena, nigga.
Mm-mm-mm. Mm.
This is the size of a small coliseum, nigga.
Nah, she looked like she was on. She looked like she played
Little League
Titan.
football.
No, she looked like
Tight
she
guard,
played. She goddamn played nose guard 3 on Remember the Titans, nigga.
Hey, she knows how to zone block. Guarantee you,
We are the Titans.
that motherfucker
Hey,
know how to zone block, dog.
she said she literally know how to trap a nigga.
Trap blocker, nigga.
Is based on
Built
what
that
level of
bitch
privilege
built.
you have in
Hey, so that bitch built like a blue 42.
Blue
Blue
42.
42. Blue.
Blue 42. Hey, that bitch built like an Oklahoma drill.
Oh, shit.
That bitch looked like the trenches, the whole trenches, nigga.
Oh, I got there breathe. Hold on, I can't breathe, nigga.
Oklahoma drill built bitch. Old tackling sled looking asshole.
That bitch look like, we gotta be volunteers. Who wants the first drill? Yeah, that motherfucker get his head in the back, nigga. Like, nah,
Oh
that's
my
that day.
god. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. This nigga here. Stupid as shit.
world.
Man, this,
Happy
my
DEI
bad, y'all.
Friday.
I'm
Plus,
gonna leave that 18 wheeler ass bitch alone, man.
Oh boy, this boy stupid.
A Big Ten is
She
bisexual.
look like she look like 3 truck drivers I know.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This Congress person who is trans.
You are small fat. 3 to 4X, you are mid fat. 5 to 6X, you are super fat. Is based on
No, that's a
what
huge bitch.
level of privilege you have in the world.
Based on what
happy
privilege you have in the
DEI
world.
Friday. Plus,
A Big Ten is bisexual.
Damn it, man. Print commercial, dog.
Democrats just boarded the Commie Express.
I endorsed Mayor-elect Mondami myself. I
Mondami.
congratulate him on his victory back in the primary, and I've endorsed him in the general election.
But do you think
So
your leader was-
I'm all on board.
Lefties stuffed Pelosi on a one-way charter back to Napa. And now they're all buying one-way tickets on the Commie train. No one's missing Nance, though. Finally, something we can all agree on. Trump said we finally got rid of Nancy's stench.
I was happy to see that a tremendous liability to this country, a woman that made herself rich in this country, Nancy Pelosi, has quit, and she'll be out of here pretty soon. And that I consider that to be a great asset for America, getting her out.
Now that Pelosi's retiring to the villages, Democrats are hitching their wagons to Zoran. Hakeem?
Hey, didn't you predict this shit, man, that, they was going to get more and more left? You can't get no more left than Mondami.
Yeah,
Condami.
like, oh, they're gonna go further left.
Then Condami?
Nigga, there's people that are way further left than he is.
What, like AOC?
No, AOC is it's the same boat as Mondami.
He almost said it right, folks.
I said Mondami.
It's Mondani.
Man, fuck that nigga's name, man. I don't give a fuck that nigga name, man. Fuck.
Mamdani. Momdani.
Who the fuck he is? Method Man? Method, man. Like, you gonna want to say my name, Bright Style. On the fan kids, I'm a town. I'm about to go and get one zombie, New York City. I'm about to fuck this shit up. Then I'm gonna get lifted down there. Yeah, that nigga.
Zoran Kwame Mondani. That's his name.
Man, this nigga.
Mayor of New York City. Yay! I wanted this shit to happen. Fuck it. I wanted it to happen because motherfuckers need to learn the hard way. Fuck that shit. Yeah, it's gonna fuck up some shit. Yeah, the economy's gonna be terrible. Yeah, New York. Hey, some people gonna suffer. Unfortunately, that's called real life, folks. You chose it. Free will. Hell, don't be mad at nobody but yourself.
Nigga, shit. You
Welcome
gonna see
communism.
You know what? You're gonna see something that motherfuckers haven't seen in a long time. You're gonna actually gonna see you're gonna see starving kids in the street asking for food. I bet you.
All in New York, not down here in Georgia, baby, not in
Because
Douglas, baby.
they're gonna be talking shit about why the trucking companies are gonna be raising the fuck out of their food prices. I'm gonna be like, bruh, you know how expensive it is to go in your city?
Gas, parking.
Not only that,
taxes.
I'm gonna have to. It's like this. Say if I gotta pay a driver, right? I have to pay a driver for his comfortability while he's in that city.
And they ain't comfortable in that city.
So if they feel and don't get it twisted, it ain't just New York City, it's everything surrounding New York City.
And what if you got to stay the night somewhere and damn hotel prices are jacked up high because, taxes?
No, well, we ain't staying in a hotel in New York. What we will do is sleep in our trucks, and if it's too dangerous to sleep in our trucks, we have to go to either the market and pay for overnight parking, which is $30 a day. So I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to raise the prices on y'all food. Just think about
they
it.
asked for it. Like I said, free will, man. They voted for it, bro. Give them what they voted for. You know what's crazy though is that most liberals, Democrats have been saying since the election, I hope you get what you voted for. I hope you get what you. And I have no voters' remorse. I'm getting exactly what I voted for.
I actually got more than what I voted for.
Yeah. I just wanted the damn economy to get better and fucking illegal immigrants to stop flooding the fucking country.
Well, the only reason why
to stop doing so much outsourcing shit, bring more companies back here. I didn't want that.
Well, the only reason why I cared is it's like it's the same thing I tell people. I'm against slavery at all forms.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot tell me that you're not treating these people like second-class citizens.
Or you're not paying them like you would pay an American citizen.
You cannot
even the legal immigrants, you paying them the proper wage either.
You cannot tell me you don't treat these people like slaves. You cannot say you don't treat these people like the peasants, all of that shit, because I have watched for years on how you treat these people. And you cannot say that y'all don't treat these people like they ain't shit. And y'all clearly do treat these people like they ain't shit. So I have a problem with it because of that reason.
Yep.
Some people have a problem with it because you know what? You literally invited a superior competitor to the market. And the reason why I say superior competitor is the fact that if you could work for less than me, for longer than me, and bitch less than me, you are a superior in the working force. A lot of people
That's a
don't
good
like me.
employee there.
A lot of people don't like me using that, but I could tell people who have never worked with illegal immigrants before. I have. And I'm the one that did all the big shit. And it was getting paid the most. And I wasn't bitching on my behalf. I was bitching on their behalf because of the fact that I had a problem how you hired all these dudes to do this work and they making 2 cents less than me. And you want me to get a raise. You want to give me a raise. And I was like, nah, man. If you
Yeah, they
don't
don't
give,
be complaining like that, man.
and I looked him dead in his face. I was like, bruh, if you don't give him, not just, you got to give everybody a raise except for just me, bruh. And I was like, bro, that ain't right. They work as hard as me. You ain't gonna give them no 50 cents. You gonna give them the $2 like you was gonna give me, bitch.
When it comes to work, man, I've noticed when I went to DR that one time, man, and I seen a dude with a motorcycle with a couch on the back of that bitch, I said, yeah.
Nigga.
I said, yeah. These niggas
When
had
they
a couch on the back of a bike. It was one dude driving, the other dude was riding backwards, and he was carrying the couch on that bitch. I don't know how the hell he was doing that shit.
bruh, I literally seen a family of 6 on the back of a motorcycle in Thailand, bruh. And that's when I was just like, I ain't shit, bruh.
These motherfuckers is fucking talented.
I was like, nigga, I don't want
They are
these.
determined, nigga.
I'm like, nigga, if they talking about we having a foreign exchange program from niggas coming from Thailand, nigga, shit. I'm lying. Say every last one of them are illegal immigrants.
Boy, you stupid. Let's continue.
Hitchhiking in a sombrero, and Schumer's tied to the tracks getting run over.
Chuck Schumer was afraid to. This is now going to be the 3rd time Chuck Schumer has been booed at a Democratic event I've been at in 48 hours.
It's the Brooklyn Bolshevik Revolution, and the Democrat royal family better get ready for the guillotine.
We got to get rid of the gerontocracy within the party. Down with the seniority structure that we have.
Everyone over 70 is dead weight, and they're getting thrown overboard. And if you were born in a foreign country, you get to ride in the front.
Do you have any plans to retire?
Sure. I have plans to retire.
Now?
And when that time comes, my daughters, I have 3 of them, I meet with them. It will not be done without that family consultation.
These lifelong
We need
politicians
term
see the
limits,
writing
bruh.
on the wall. A
We need term
34-year-old
limits,
communist
for real,
born in
though.
Uganda who wants to.
Well, it looked like a lot of these old Democrats about to get the hell out, man, because they gonna get more and more leftists, and these motherfuckers ain't gonna win shit.
Legalize prostitution and defund the police, gets elected as mayor of New York City. They know this isn't your daddy's
When they see how New York winds up, and when they see how fucking Virginia's gonna be fucked up, and New Jersey and shit, boy, look at here. Shit gonna be crazy.
Democrat Party anymore. Axios says the party's in the middle of a generational war. The commies are
I
telling
like
the
to
old guard
thank
to take their cues from
every
Pelosi
last one of
and
you
make this
dumb
their last term,
motherfuckers that voted.
or at least
for
grow a
this
pair.
Have some balls. Like, run a campaign. Tell us what your campaign is about. Don't be a fascist and be able to talk.
Democrats always danced around being communist. Finally, one of them was like, yeah, I'm a communist. And he won. And now they're all like, we should just say what we think too. Now Democrats want to run mini Mandanis everywhere. They're even sending Hakeem to commie finishing school.
He has been a master, and frankly, he could do a master class for all Democrats on communication, whether you're talking about speaking with passion and heart and just talking to the working class.
The party
You
at
talking
JFK
about that
is
fake crying
dead.
he was trying to do?
In other words, do the same thing you've been doing. Emotional speeches. You know, virtue signaling. Playing the victim. You know, giving them MLK type speeches and not meaning a damn thing you saying. That's what she's saying to do. That bitch, that's stupid.
This isn't even the party of Barack Obama. It's the commie Mondami party, and he's planting the hammer and sickle. Boom, right down.
If tonight teaches us anything, it is that convention has held us back. We have bowed at the altar of caution, and we have paid a mighty price. We will leave mediocrity in our past. No longer will we have to open a history book for proof that Democrats can dare to be great.
God damn it. What, man?
Democrats, boy.
I mean, isn't what's been holding the Democrat Party back from being great? I always thought it was common sense and drag queen story hour. Well, nothing's holding Mondani back. After he won on Tuesday, he went where he feels more comfortable, another country. Zoran's on the beach in Puerto Rico, which is beautiful. I love Puerto Rico. He probably needs a break after thumping Cuomo.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
attending
sorry.
a conference that's hosting a toes in the sand beachfront party.
It's not another country. It's a U.S. territory. So, like, come on, guys. We got to do better.
I don't know why he said that.
Party. Is it hypocritical for a communist to be getting massages at luxury spas in the tropics, while the New Yorkers he says he's fighting for can't make rent? Should he be enjoying an ooh la la body massage or a ginger wasabi yin body wrap by a male masseuse? And now that we're on that topic, should a man get a massage from another man? Clay Travis says yes. Or is this a well-deserved vacation after a tough campaign? We also hear the hotel offers Yolates. It's a combo of yoga and Pilates. How limber should the commie be on inauguration? Or will he be too sore to fight the war on capitalism? Are commie Mondani's voters jealous? He's drinking pina coladas at the pool while they're yelling about affordability.
Oh, what? God damn.
You went there, didn't
Yeah.
Nigga, what you talking about? Is he gonna be sore? Pause, nigga.
All right, where are you gonna be sore at?
Damn, Jesse. I guess that shit Gutfield be saying about his ass the truth.
I think the average, Ivy League grad voting for this mayor is highly annoyed that their education is not that valuable, and the person down the street who knows how to drill for oil and gas.
That nigga, why do that nigga sound like AI, bro?
I don't know, but he looked like a damn expensive barnyard rooster, nigga.
That motherfucker sounded like AI. I'm like, damn, like, ooh.
Profession. And I think that annoys the out of these people.
He's right. Every revolution starts with a forgotten base. Democrats shut down pipelines and told the workers, learn how to code. Liberals laughed, remember? But guess what? Now they wish they knew how to code because progressive New Yorkers with PhDs can't even get a call back. Who made New York City unlivable? Not Trump. He didn't pour 2 million migrants into the housing market. He didn't shut down power plants. He didn't block new home construction. He didn't tell you to take out $200,000 in debt to get a degree in DEI. And he definitely didn't spend trillions of dollars and jack up inflation. Mondami voters should be mad at Biden and Adams and de Blasio. But if Democrats aren't the answer and Republicans are fascists, then you got to go with the commie. But Barack Hussein says, calm down.
Tuesday was nice, but we've got a lot of work to do. Yeah, we have differences, and yes, there are fights that are going to have to be fought, but that deep down, there is something core in us that we have in common that is extraordinary.
Damn, nigga.
Barack.
Something core in us.
Fucking gay than the motherfucker, boy. Gay than the handbag for the rainbows, Obama.
Saying sometimes families fight, and that's okay. We're still getting
Obama be
together for
talking like he be taking. Oh man, I'm just saying, bro. Sometimes Obama be talking like he be taking pipe, bro. Like this nigga be getting
Well, he
piped
already
down.
said he already suggested every black male have a homosexual mentor.
Like Obama be sounding like he be busting open for a real nigga. Goddamn.
You said Obama a bottom?
The amazing bottom.
You said Obama's a bottom.
Goddamn Obama be oh. Hey, you know Michelle be fucking him.
You think so, bro? Be power driving his ass.
Nigga, Michelle Obama be looking like she be tearing lining out that nigga boy.
Long stroker.
Eddie long strokes.
Hell yeah.
Take that. You feel that? You feel that, little bro? You feel that?
Boy, you stupid. Hell no. We ain't gonna go down this rabbit hole. Hell up in
Thanksgiving. But this Thanksgiving scares me because the Clintons are joining forces with the communists to pack the court.
I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. A Democrat is going to be elected in 2028. You know that. I know that. It's going to be a Democratic
this nigga
House.
sound like
and
a
Democratic Senate.
crackhead,
They're going
boy.
to recommend that the number of Supreme Court justices go from 9 to 13. That's going to happen, people. That's going to happen to you.
Carville's got some liquid courage. One shot of Mondani, and he's letting it all hang out. Democrats aren't beating around the bush anymore. They're not hiding their beliefs. They're telling us, yeah, we're going to tax white neighborhoods, and yeah, price controls, hundo P. The trans congressman is downright giddy they let a commie in. And he's saying, come one, come all.
It goes both ways. A Big Tent is bisexual. It goes to the left and the right. And that starts with us being kind to one another, being respectful to one another, and being welcoming to one another.
Thanksgiving dinner is going to get messy. They might not even have any food on the table. It's day gazillion of the Schumer shutdown. Food stamps are drying up. People are going to go hangry before the holidays. Jon Stewart says Tuesday was big, but Democrats will probably screw it up.
I think the Democrats are still a mess. I truly believe they're a mess just because there is what this shows to me is, again, there is this underlying potential energy within the United States of America that is much larger than I think any of us could have imagined. And channeling that energy directionally will be the challenge for whoever wants to harness it. I still don't believe they're doing that.
And the Democrats say they're fighting for you, but they're flying to Puerto Rico and won't pay the military. Flights are grounded. Their own voters who work for the government aren't getting paid. But Democrats are voting to pay themselves, just not anybody else. Yeah, they won a few races in some blue states, and now they're feeling cocky.
I think that there is no reason to surrender now, every reason to stand firm.
They're shutting down the government, not to hurt you. I mean, they're trying to hurt Trump. They're not trying to help you. They're not doing it for the people. They're doing it for the power.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about.
They're also doing it, from what I've already said before, they're also doing it because they want this $1.5 trillion. They want these subsidies. Now they went in today and they said, Schumer said they want the damn Obama the subsidies to be extended a whole year. So he knew the damn Republicans weren't going to goddamn agree to that bitch. So of course it's going to extend the shutdown. They think they playing chess, but they don't understand they fucking up. So basically, it's looking like the shutdown is going to continue, but they think people don't know that it's them that's causing this shit, and they got real cocky because of these gubernatorial and attorney general and mayor election went well, but they don't understand and they didn't look at the whole specifics. It was a little over 50% turnout. They didn't even have a lot of people go vote. They said it was 2 million people that only voted.
For where?
NYC.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah. You
supposed to
know what?
win anyway because those are deep blue states, but the turnout was not like what it was before. Some motherfuckers stayed out.
I'm not going to get into it, but all I'm going to say is I would like to see a recount. I would like to see a recount.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he won by 8.99%.
It's showing signs of Democrats could have cheated.
You think they cheated?
All I'm gonna
What would
say
make you
is all
in a
I'm
blue state, a blue city?
all I'm going to say is one. I'm not going to go into details. You can do the research yourself, guys. One of the places that allegedly where the Democrat won, there was more people voted. Statistically, there was more people who voted than that is actually citizens of residents of that state.
Oh wow! So you're saying some illegal voting, some illegals might have voted?
One of the states, the Republican was winning until the absentee ballots came in.
Oh wow!
And in one of the spots, like I was saying, I'm not gonna name no places, but yeah, when you have more voters who voted than that are registers, statistically registered, it looks kind of weird. What I mean is that you had more people voting than normal. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're
More
saying, but they
yeah.
had said it depends on where you're talking because they said that the voter turnout in NYC was below average. But you're
No,
not
I'm
talking
not.
about NYC, are you?
Nope. Nope. I think. Oh, I heard a little bit about it. I really didn't go into details. Really didn't go into details with it, guys.
Yeah.
I got.
Let's
to the
continue. Let's
viewers,
continue on.
I
We
got
gotta
a
get
life.
the crypto news.
Surrender without having gotten anything, and we cause a lot of folks in this country who had started to believe in the Democratic Party to retreat again. I worry that it will be hard to sort of get them back up off the mat in time for next fall's election cycle.
Sources tell Primetime the Democrats in the Senate already starting to cave. Moderate Democrats are getting anxious about flight cancellations and soldiers not getting checks. And we already have 3 Senate Democrats voting to open. We just need 5 more. Schumer only shut down the government to prove he was tough to the commie wing. Well, the commie wing just won. And all these Senate Democrats, especially the older ones, have targets on their back. This isn't a game of chicken with Trump and Schumer. This is a game of chicken with Schumer and the commies. The Republican strategy is working. Just hold the line. If they give in now and hand Democrats what they want, Republicans will get extorted year after year. Let the commies extort Schumer, not the GOP. Outkick.com founder Clay Travis. Clay, what do you think's going on with the
We're gonna stop it right there because I think I want to play one more. That's gotta be clickbait. Talking about Trump arrest Mondami. They said that I don't know. You remember? There's a female that just announced that she's gonna be running for governor of NYC because this shit that went down. I forgot her name though.
Yep, I heard
she announced it.
I forgot her name too, but
because old girl fucked up. Holcomb fucked up.
Yeah, she is actually. It's funny, but she is actually currently right now.
In the
She's
lead.
winning. Yeah,
Oh.
she's winning by 1 point, and that's
Mhm.
basically a win for the Republicans.
Yeah, in a Democrat stronghold.
Yeah, so that's a W for the Republicans.
Mhm.
If it's steady state, because if it goes Holcomb winning by, say Holcomb winning by 1%, is still a win for the Republicans because of the fact that Democrats outnumber Republicans, especially in fucking New York City.
Yep. Here's something about it right here.
And an earthquake just went off in New York. Zoran Mamdani is going to be mayor. And I've been thinking about this. Republicans have an opportunity to stop him in his tracks. It would be a catastrophe of immeasurable
That nigga said Zoran
proportions if they
Mamdani.
allowed Mamdani
Hey,
to
I ain't the
govern
only one. I ain't
unchecked.
the only
And
one that
that
have a
concern,
problem
ladies and
pronouncing that
gentlemen,
nigga's
has
name.
been answered. Elise
No, he said
Stefanik,
that
who
on
is
purpose,
currently
man. He said
Congresswoman out of New
Mamdani.
York, who Fox News
I
is
know.
calling
I
a
know.
MAGA
I was
star, I
joking.
wouldn't really call her that, has announced that she's going to be running for governor of New York right after
Stefanik.
Zoran Mamdani won. As you all know, state governors in this country overpower mayors. If you're thinking to yourself, oh, she can't win, it's New York. Well, I'm going to prove you wrong in this video, and you're going to end up contracting the same excitement I have. This is Stefanik's first ad that she launched this morning.
The Empire State has fallen.
People are just going crazy over the amount of taxes here.
There's no question, New York is facing an affordability crisis.
Escape from New York, the tax base has been fleeing the Empire State.
Top leaders in New York City say a wave of migrant crime has washed over the city. Foreign gang members terrorizing innocent New Yorkers. Complete disregard for the law.
And Kathy Hochul's failed policies are to blame.
Worst governor in America. Worst governor in America. Worst governor in America.
Kathy Hochul made New York the most unaffordable state in the nation, crushing families with sky-high taxes.
Now you see what see how her ad is, right? Hopefully he plays Holcomb's ad, because Holcomb had an ad that answered this. And when you see Holcomb's ad, you're like, is that all she's got? When I saw it, I was like, that's your comeback? Really? It was pitiful.
Taxes, unaffordable rent, soaring energy costs, and record high growth.
All facts. All this shit is facts in here. All facts. This is not emotionally based. All this shit's been facts. Just pay attention to that.
Grocery bills. And cozied up to a defund the police, tax hiking, anti-Semitic communist.
We came here to remake this state.
See, they got him with a mask around his face. We came here to remake the state in the image of our people.
Of our people.
I can hear you.
But from the ashes of Kathy Hochul's failed policies, New York will rise, like we always do. The spirit of the
Notice the flag from 9/11 in the commercial.
Empire State cannot be broken. All we need is a courageous leader, ready for the fight. Elise Stefanik will make New York affordable and safe.
People in New York, no matter if you're a Republican, Independent, or Democrat, enough is enough. We are the most unaffordable state in the nation because of single-party Democrat rule led by Kathy Hochul.
As a working mom, congresswoman, and fighter, Elise knows families need more help, and she'll make New York affordable.
You
That's
see how
why
they
she
had to
offered
throw
and passed the
the
largest
feminist shit in? You see how they threw
What?
the feminist shit in?
About her being a mom.
Working mom, yep.
Working mom, yep.
Last tax cut in New York's history, letting working families keep more of their hard-earned money. Elise will reduce your energy, utility, and grocery bills. She fought woke insanity in our schools, stood proudly with law enforcement, championed small businesses, and will never back down from fighting for New York families. With everything on the line, we need someone who will deliver results and make New York affordable and safe for families and small businesses to not just survive, but thrive. Elise Stefanik will.
You see how she's smartly pulling on the rural areas too? She's pulling on the cities, but she's pulling on the rural areas too. If you haven't noticed, a lot of the pictures have been from rural, like suburban areas.
Clean up Kathy Hochul's catastrophe and restore New York's greatness. Elise Stefanik for governor. It's time to save New York.
That was a pretty good ad, right?
That's a good damn campaign slogan. It's time to save New York. Yeah.
Right? And the messaging was just right. Make New York affordable, which is why so many clueless young people voted for Zohran Mamdani, because he was the only candidate talking about affordability. Republicans have always had a better answer for affordability, but they just don't know how to market it well enough. So Elise Stefanik is saying, I'm going to make living more affordable, and I'm going to make you safer. It's a very simple campaign message, and I think it has a massive chance to win. They conducted a poll before she even announced this run, and the poll results are pretty shocking.
So poll taken before Mamdani's victory and Stefanik's announcement shows the governor's race in a dead heat with Stefanik up by 1 point. New York has not elected a Republican governor since George Pataki in 2002.
And if you think that was an outlier, look at this one. Hochul was only up a point with 15% of the voters undecided. Now that Stefanik has announced, you can only imagine she's going to start consolidating Republican support, and a lot of momentum is going to be coming her way. And if you're thinking, oh, but
look at her primary percentage. She's 56% in the primary. So she is going to be the main running candidate for the Republican Party in the governorship of New York.
George, these are just polls. Republicans can't win in New York. Well, fair enough.
Republicans always poll lower anyway because Republican pollsters, Republicans don't really participate in polling that much. Wouldn't you say that's right, Max? Max. Oh, Max.
Okay. But look how close Lee Zeldin came to defeating Kathy Hochul. She was at 53% and he was basically at 47%. And we're talking about the same Lee Zeldin who voted to decertify 2020, who stood by Trump even after J6. The same Lee Zeldin who's now part of the Trump administration. So it's not like he was some Chris Christie sort of.
So she's gonna appeal to moderate, like she's gonna appeal to independents and probably some moderate Democrats.
Republican, yet he came within 5 points from flipping New York. Compare Lee Zeldin's results to the previous year when Andrew Cuomo was running for re-election. He was at 59% and his Republican opponent was at 36%. 23 points, ladies and gentlemen. And his running mate, Kathy Hochul, only 4 years later, almost lost. Turnout was virtually the same. But the difference is a lot of Democrat voters stayed at home, and a lot of voters completely switched their votes. 2014 with really low turnout. Notice how the New York governor's race always seems to have lower turnout, because the idea is that the mayor of New York City is more important than the governor of New York State. But technically, the governor has more power. But think of this, 33% turnout in 2014, and look at the difference, 14 points. The Republican was nowhere close. Here's how I'm optimistically viewing this race. A lot of Republican voters are going to be energized to vote, and a lot of
because
Democrat
of
voters who
winning.
live in New York City are going to feel like, well, we already voted for a Democrat mayor. We don't really care that much who runs
they might
the
not
state
vote that
government,
much.
and they're just going to stay at home. And Elise Stefanik could pull off a historic upset. Definitely going to be a lot closer than Lee
That's
Zeldin,
believable.
for sure, even if she loses. Now, here's another thing that would work to Elise Stefanik's benefit. She is somebody who I view as spiritually Israeli. That's why I wouldn't describe her as a MAGA star. She's very much an establishment Republican. Every time I see her in headlines, it's about how she's defending Israel. And look, she's a Zionist. That's her disposition. And if her constituents in her current congressional district don't mind that she puts the interest of a foreign people and government above their own, then that's their problem. They clearly like her enough to keep voting for her with overwhelming margins.
We're gonna stop there because I want to show you. I'm gonna see if I can show Kathy Holcomb's answer to Stefanik. I want to show you that, and then we can go to crypto news. Dragon, you about almost ready for crypto news?
Yeah, I am.
Hochul answer to Stefanik. Let me see if I can find that shit. Where's that shit at? Where's that shit at? This is now y'all saw that very detailed campaign video for Stefanik, right? This was Kathy Hochul's commercial answer to that. and you tell me which one makes more sense.
Meet Elise Stefanik.
The greatest president in the history of our country, President Donald J. Trump.
She's Donald Trump's top ally in Congress.
I'm proud to be one of his top allies on Capitol Hill. This goes back to fighting against the witch hunt impeachment. It goes back to being the first member of Congress who endorsed him.
Now Elise Stefanik is running for governor of New York to do what she's always done. Put Trump first.
She is phenomenal. She is a friend of mine.
Phenomenal at putting Trump ahead of you. Like when she proudly cast the deciding vote to pass Trump's agenda that rips healthcare away from 1.5 million New Yorkers.
She's doing me a big favor.
Stefanik put 5 rural hospitals in her district on the chopping block just to keep Trump happy.
And I have been proud to be President Trump's top ally in Congress.
She voted to greenlight Trump's tariffs, too, even though they're hurting New York farmers and jacking up costs on everything from groceries to coffee to building and owning a home. And when the Trump administration tried to cut $187 million in counterterrorism funds from New York, Elise Stefanik didn't raise a finger or say a word. And New Yorkers noticed.
Elise Stefanik.
Elise Stefanik, she'll always put Donald Trump ahead of you.
Now, if you ask me, that ad was some bullshit because the tariffs are helping. You can't sit there with a high crime rate and say that her, them cutting counterterrorism, like, dude, y'all didn't want that shit. Y'all want to be a sanctuary city. New York did. So with Mondami, like he said before, it's probably going to be some Democrats that basically stay out of the election, and the Republicans have been, pretty much galvanized now to go out and vote. But all right, folks, we're going to go ahead and go to crypto news with Crypto Dragon, baby. Let's go ahead on and hit that crypto news, baby.
All right, thank you, bro. So let me fix this mic. Okay, can y'all still hear me?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So Federal Reserve Governor Stephen Miriam said today that the adoption of stablecoins will lead to a substantial and long-term force that pushes down the neutral rate, a level on the Fed's benchmark policy rate designed to neither stimulate nor slow economic growth. That would translate, he contends, to lower interest rates. Even relatively conservative estimates of stablecoin growth imply an increase in the net supply of loanable funds in the economy that pushes down neutral. Miriam said in a speech at the Harvard Club of New York, if neutral is lower, policy rates could also be lower than what they would otherwise be to support a healthy economy. A failure of the central bank to cut rates in response to a reduction in neutral is contradictory. They have the word neutral in brackets because they're taking out a certain word that they don't want common populace to know about. So just to let y'all know the reason why I keep saying neutral. Miriam said that stablecoins are increasing demand for U.S. Treasury bills because of new congressionally mandated requirements that stablecoins be backed by liquid assets. He expects demands for Treasury to back stablecoins will push down yields, which move in the opposite direction of bond prices, leading to lower interest rates and thus lowering borrowing costs in the economy. Bottom line, it could mean that the neutral rate is lower. Many members of the Fed estimate that the neutral rate is currently around 3%. Miriam sees the neutral rate around 2.5%. The Fed's interest rate is now in a range between 3.75 and 4%, still above neutral. Miriam cited projections indicate between 1 trillion and 3 trillion of growth in stablecoin over the next several years. He also cited work by two economists, late last year that estimated that if stablecoins are in widespread use and fully backed by U.S. securities, it could push down interest rates by as much as 40 basis points. So that's a lot. Miriam also said that pressure pushing down interest rates means that in times of recession or crisis, rates could get pushed to zero and remain there for longer. Miriam's argues comes after Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said that he believes capital requirements of the recently passed stablecoin bill, known as the Genius Act, could increase demand for treasuries by as much as $2 trillion, pushing down bond yields and translating to lower borrowing costs. So that is a big thing in regards to lowering interest rates because more and more people are starting to utilize stable coins. And that's the reason why here, like I said, not necessarily financial advice, but just letting you know, it'd be a good idea for you to go ahead and stock up on stable coins now, have a nice little reserve for yourself built up, and then to do small little tests. Things like going and buying some Starbucks or something else with it and just really holding it for the long run. So once everything kicks off, you already have yourself a nice store in treasury. You've invested yourself in the new technology and in the new currency. So you don't have anything to worry about. You're not scrambling at the last minute. Oh, I got to swap this or, oh, I have to do this. Like, no, I already have this stuff on deck. Like I said, not financial advice, just letting you know some of the plays of what I do. I'm going to cut crypto short this evening.
All right. Max, you there, bro? Max. All right, well, folks, it's been a nice show. We're gonna go ahead and cut.
Yeah, what's up?
I was saying we're gonna go ahead and cut the show for today, man. Other than that, we may look at a little bit of this. It says liberal black woman loses it on CNN panel. We'll go over this and then hello.
Yeah, well, a little bit whirly Max advice since we're about to cut it, guys. To all you younger gentlemen out there, life lesson: don't eat the yellow snow. I learned the hard way.
What the hell you talking about, man?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, man.
Don't worry about it. It makes sense if you don't think about it.
It makes sense if you don't think about it.
Makes sense if you don't think about it.
Your personal
That's funny.
What was
That's
that,
funny.
Jessica, your personal AI buddy?
No, it's a commercial, dude. I was minding Cilia.
Unconventional, some might even say radical views on race. Are you black?
As a general rule, I don't self-identify as black. The notion that black is a concrete, particular species of person is not something that I prescribe to, and it's certainly not something that's supported by what we know about biology and genetics. So I'm a human being, I'm an American, I'm a father, a brother, a husband, I'm all sorts of great things, but I don't see any particular value in investing something in that particular
Why not?
label. Well, it's just not something that it's not something that I've ever given much value to, at least in my adult life, as I've taken the time to sort of consider what it means to be a black person in America.
I'm a white woman that has lived in a red state my entire life. And I can tell you, when I'm around white people, they test the racist water. They test it on people like you all the time. And they'll try to say off-color things. I put my hand up. It absolutely happens. And you're fortunate that maybe you haven't experienced this.
Can I just say, literally this August, a white person said the N-word in front of me.
The vice president.
Boy. So we got to talk about this fascinating segment on CNN featuring Camille Foster, who is a podcaster.
Can I say something real quick? I'm so tired of seeing this bitch. And I'm so tired of seeing this bitch talking about race. Like, she's always talking about fucking racism, race, and all that shit. It's like this. If you seen a white person say the N-word in front of you, why you surround yourself in all these white spaces that you don't like? Why do you have a white fucking man that you're dating? Dun dun dun.
Oh, she dates a white man? She's a grifter.
Nigga, I could put fucking money that she got a white man somewhere, nigga. Because that the reason why they talk so much about race is because they're overplaying their fucking hand. Because they know they sound like fucking hypocrites.
Right.
How can you talk black but you sleep white? Talk all this pro-black shit, but at the end of the fucking day, you busting that pussy open for a white man. The fuck out of here. Then you want to talk about the white man. See, the reason why these motherfuckers talk so much about white man, racism and all that shit, a lot of these niggas just want a tight hug from the white man. That's basically what they want. They just want a hug and kiss from the white man. Give me a hug and kiss, white man, please. Fucking lame ass niggas, man.
Right.
I'm sorry. These were the drama kids in high schools. These were the fucking people that used to get beat up and bullied. And I used to wonder why people used to get beat up and bullied until I came across a chick. She told me that because she asked me about, we was talking about bullying and shit. I told her, shit, I'll be real with you. I might have a different aspect. I was like, bullying was probably one of the best things that ever happened to me. It made me no longer a bitch. I fought back. I started fighting back. I said, fuck it, and start fighting back. Then the same bitch who talking about crying about who got bullied and all that shit, it's the same bitch who don't give nobody the benefit of the doubt. But she want people like me to give her benefit of the doubt. And so that's the reason why I don't listen to these motherfuckers. It's just dead ear to me. My bad, bro. I was a little long with it. You go ahead.
Local commentator that I believe considers himself to be a more libertarian leaning ish person. Okay. He's one of these people that takes individualism to what a lot of people would call an extreme, right? In the sense that he's like, I'm about just me as an individual. Like, I don't identify as black. I don't want to identify by my race, okay? Because he believes that race is a social construct. Basically saying that, look, I don't want to live in a race-based society. I don't care about race at all. It doesn't really have that much of an effect on my life. Just identify me by my characteristics, by who I am as a person, not by my race or my skin color, right? That's not who I am. That doesn't define who I am. Now, the race hustlers, right, the black liberals on CNN are not going to like this because he is going to question whether or not Barack Obama is actually black. And that's going to cause a full-blown meltdown on this CNN panel. And I want to react to it because this is a pretty fascinating conversation. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this.
We're missing like one important key of this fact pattern is that Barack Obama is black. And like that actually is a bit, no, it is like.
Is he black? What does that mean exactly? His mom is, his father is.
Whatever your definition is, let me tell you something. Whatever your definition might want to be of is he's black.
I think he's
when most people look at him. No.
We do.
You're
we
black.
Don't got the
I'm
time
black.
today
Abby's black. Barack Obama is black.
Let me just say.
But that's.
Let me just say. Like I just think that this is interesting because. Ashley, I'm hearing you say that part of the problem was that Barack Obama constantly reminded white America that he considered himself to be black.
No.
And that was part of what they found offensive about.
No, it's a more nuanced
we are the majority. My father was blind, but the majority of Americans are not blind. He didn't have to open his mouth for people to be reminded that he was the first one that was different than any other president that has ever been in this country.
Every president has been different because they're all individuals. There was a moment on the campaign trail. There was a moment on the campaign trail where someone stood up and talked to then candidate Obama and said, hey, look, all my friends keep telling me you're black. I tell them, no, you're biracial. And he lurched at the opportunity to say, hey, I'm perceived as black. I'm so glad I have an opportunity to talk about this. That's how I self-identify.
So you didn't think it was black?
I am an individual. I am not a black man. I don't even know what that means. I am an individual. Race is a preposterous social construct.
Do you feel like that when you get pulled over by the police?
I do feel like that when I get pulled over by the police. You know why? Because when they talk to me, they're engaging with this vernacular. They're engaging with me in this particular way. And it's impossible to misconstrue what's going on here.
So I'm going to say this because she's playing the victim. I've never had any problem with the police whenever I've been pulled over.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I have had problem with the police, but I'm gonna keep it a bean. Majority of the time, I was doing illegal shit when I had my problem with the police. When I had the police brutality pulled on me, I was doing illegal shit just so nigga didn't catch me.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I was not doing illegal shit.
Well,
I've had time when I've been riding dirty and they pulled me over, and I just stayed calm, and just talked to them regular. And I always have my ID and my proof of insurance ready when they get to the door, and I just yes sir, no sir, and I don't have no problem.
And
just being a respectful guy.
And I don't even have problem with police like that no more. Like it's all because I ain't a fucking criminal no more. What the fuck y'all niggas can't get? Do you think I'm like, I probably out of all all three of us up here, hell, even the person, even Charlie in the background, I probably deal with the police more times more than anybody. And I'm willing to say to you is that majority of the time I had a problem with the police. I was always doing some illegal shit, or I had illegal shit on me. But when I'm a law-abiding citizen now, I could tell you, bruh, I have literally cussed out the fucking police officer because he was wasting my time and his time for no fucking reason at all. And I'm trying to help his ass out. I was like, listen here, dude, you're fucking wasting your time and my time, bro. Because if you want to continue with your shirt, go ahead. I don't care. Call the fucking canines you want. But do not get mad what I do next. And he kept it pushing like I kept it pushing. But don't get it twisted, nigga. Shit, when I was running the streets, nigga, when I had a bag on me, nigga, I had some soft on me and shit, nigga. Yeah, fuck the police, nigga. Yeah, nigga, I was on that dumb bullshit, but I was a criminal. And so when they keep making this argument, is either you're telling me is you either A, you have some weird PTSD for the police officer, or you want some illegal shit. Which one? Pick one.
Exactly. I've had no problem with the police, man.
Go ahead.
What is going on there? What is going on there? What is going on there? A different type of blackness than somebody that actually might not have that vernacular?
I'm an individual.
Right, but what is, wait, hold on. Wait a minute.
Okay.
You just said a lot there.
So apparently we do have time.
Okay, so you said when you were pulled over by a police as an individual who happens to have skin that is black, let's say that.
I mean,
or brown, whatever, darker than white, okay?
Yeah.
That when they hear your vernacular, they realize what they're engaging with. And what is that?
A sophisticated individual.
And so when a black person who is pulled over that you might not deem as a sophisticated individual, how will they get engaged
The
with?
issue would not be their race. It would be the degree of sophistication they have or don't have to navigate the situation.
Their damn character and how they fucking act.
And when a white person is pulled over...
Again, sophistication is still the key issue.
The statistics don't support that.
Yeah, so
the statistic. So hold on. How can statistics equal? Oh my fucking god! I feel like do you realize this bitch has 4 fucking degrees from Harvard?
Well, regardless, she whatever she did, she must have had to work for her.
I just want you. I want the audience to know this shit. I want y'all to realize that bitch right there who was just talking, black shit, black bitch. Miss Queen Latifah, whatever that whole name is. That bitch has 4 degrees from Harvard because the reason why is that she does not have a problem saying it every fucking opportunity she can. She has, again, 4 degrees from Harvard, and I can make a better argument why police brutality is a problem. I can make a better argument than most Democrats why police brutality is a problem. And I could say it to the most MAGAist white motherfucker. He will fucking agree with me. Have done it before too. And the white dude was like, God damn son of a bitch. I never thought in my life I would agree with you about police brutality. But he was like, you are absolutely right. It is a problem. Y'all can't do it off of everything has to be race because these motherfuckers with 4 or 5 different degrees ain't smart enough to make a logical argument to where somebody can eventually agree with their argument. But hey, that's just me.
I feel you, bro.
It was amazing to me for so many different reasons. Now, when it comes to this guy and this idea that race is a social construct, and that because of that, he is not a black man, or he doesn't consider himself to be a black man, obviously, the pro-blacks got super triggered by this, right? They can't fathom the idea that somebody who appears to be black, right, appears to be a black man, is not obsessed with being a so-called black man.
You all remember when OJ said he wasn't black, he's OJ? Well, what does that look like in 2025? Allow me to introduce you to Camille Foster. Let's get straight into the Rocky Rack. And I'm gatekeeping. Yeah, these Rocky Rack to deny their blackness, escape their blackness, degrade their blackness. From now on, they're on their own. Just like when OJ got in trouble and all of a sudden.
Yeah, he gay as hell.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he didn't pause, lick the booty hole plenty of time in his life.
And he ran back to the black community because he wanted to be black, because he needed our assistance. Yeah, not this time. Not this time. While I may protest for him being harmed because he was black, when he finds himself a file of the system, I won't be making any videos advocating, and I won't be showing up at any protests.
Oh,
yeah.
Time out. Pause.
That's the redhead name. Used to damn dye his shit red.
I hate this motherfucker so much, nigga. You know why I went on a panel with this nigga? I demolished this nigga on a panel, bro. He cut his hair. He's bald headed, right?
Yeah, he cut his hair.
I demolished this nigga on the panel.
He stopped dyeing his shit red too. Remember he used to dye his shit red?
It's because I demolished his ass on a panel, bro.
What did you do? What you say this nigga though?
Man, because this nigga had red hair and that shit was like looking curly and shit. And I told that nigga, I was like, bruh, because he was talking shit to me. He was like, "Oh, you just one of these MAGA cucks and shit." I was like, "Bruh, if you don't get I was like, bruh, if you don't shut the fuck up with that, with that fucking white woman red pubic hair fur on your head, nigga." That nigga got mad as shit, and I was like, "Bruh, go sit on some more dick. You be better." That nigga, he ain't like that shit. He kicked me off the panel and all that shit. And I went in the comments, nigga. I was just like, "You still a bitch." I was like, I had that nigga mad, boy. I was like, even you drop me from the comments, you still a bitch, bruh. And I know where you live at too. Because he live in Atlanta.
Really? Duh.
He lives in Atlanta. Bitch ass nigga. All because I was making a logical argument. And so
that's how they be, man.
I realized when I got on TikTok, like what you experience on these people on the TikTok lives is this is the shit they wish they had the courage to say in somebody's face.
Right. That shit crazy. Well, let's finish this up, man.
I said what I said. I am gatekeeping.
Yeah, so you seen that, you heard that.
Gatekeeping.
Now, when it comes to Camille Foster and his argument on CNN that again triggered the black liberals on the panel, right, including the moderator Abby Phillip, I think that his arguments around race being a social construct are accurate. Okay, they're accurate, even though I go back and forth about whether or not there is a biological aspect to it, but you're not supposed to say that, right? Because apparently that's racist. You can't say that.
Yeah, we're gonna cut it off right here, man. I think it's been a nice night. It's getting kind of late. We've said a lot. Enjoy y'all coming on. Thank you, Dragon, for the crypto news. Thank you, Max, for your usual. You always come with the flair. So, folk, we will be talking to you later.
Man, hold on. What the fuck that's supposed to mean? I come with the flair, nigga.
The flair.
What type of homo? Okay. I was about to say, what's up with this homosexual rigmarole you trying to do, nigga? Like, you trying?
I see you still on some other shit.
Not out there in TV.
He on some other shit. He on some other shit. Remember, that's what his shit says. He's on some other shit. Holla, y'all.
I'm mad at Dragon. This nigga Drag like peace out on
Cut
TV.
your ass off. Fuck you, nigga. Peace out, y'all. Shit.